They say love don't cost a thing, but whoever wrote that probably didn't have a big wedding. Brides-to-be, like my friend Marin, are being forced to cut back during these tough economic times. It started as young love and lasted more than 10 years for Marin Schmidt and Victor Gelinos. Their romance has spanned high school and college, through good times and bad. Now Vic has asked Marin to be with him for many more decades to come. It's a question that brings a lot of emotion and a lot of planning.
The white dress and the flowers and candles.
Like every bride, Marin has dreamed about her big day from a very young age. That's her in the white dress.
Anything with like a lot of ruffles, like Vera Wang. I love.
Her dreams didn't cost a dime, but in reality, a wedding can be a very expensive affair. You might be surprised to hear just how expensive. Cheryl Larson is a wedding planner in New Jersey.
I've done very low, where the couple spent about $25,000 to about, and this is medium, around 75, 50 to 75.
No small cost, especially in this economy.
It is a little frustrating for Vic and I, that we're getting married during such a hard economic time, because it's a burden not only on our families and on each other, because we're both helping to pay for it, but it's a burden on guests. And I think we both wish that, this was just a different time.
Marin says the economy has been taking its toll on her parents' 401ks, and she and her fiance have seen the impact every day at work.
I thank God I still have my job. Obviously, the industry that I'm in, they have been having a lot of layoffs, and my fiance is in the real estate industry, and he's been having a tough time as well. So really, it's not ideal for anyone nowadays.
While the Schmidts are feeling the impact of the economy like everyone else, they do have a lot to look forward to. A big wedding next February and a baby on the way. Older daughter Nikki is due next month.
It's thrilling, but yes, there's a lot of pressure, because with both weddings and babies come parties, lots of parties. The numbers start rolling in your head, and it's like, how am I going to do all this? Where's the money going to come from? And there's just so much planning you can do. There's just so much saving you can do.
And they haven't had much time to save.
My sister's wedding, that was in 2006.
Nikki Schmidt was married just 3 years ago. For Mom and Dad, that wedding sticker shock has hardly worn off.
I think when you go back to 1973 and a decent meal was $17.50. So we start to suggest things that were done 30 years ago, or for that matter 50 years ago, when her uncles talk about football weddings, where they throw around sandwiches.
Although Marin and Vic's wedding plans won't include sandwiches, they are making sacrifices, negotiating the price tag on just about everything.
Some vendors are even offering, recession pricing. We've noticed that with bands.
Instead of the spring wedding Marin wanted, they settled on February, a savings of up to $20,000. Marin says she's looking at her plans with a critical eye, even if it means sacrificing what she really wants.
It's just not the time for frivolous spending.
One dream Marin won't compromise on, a beautiful white dress. And that's okay with Mom and Dad.
You have to do it that way.
We want to do it, and she deserves it like her sister did.
Bad economy or not, a parent's love for their daughter and young love has no price tag.
Get married, stay married, and be happy.